Meet the legendary Mor Thiam, father of music icon Akon. Mor Thiam, the renowned Senegalese drummer, is more than just the father of global music sensation Akon. He is a cultural icon in his own right. Known for his mastery of African drumming, Mor Thiam has had a profound influence on African music and culture. His artistry as a percussionist is unparalleled, and his legacy is deeply rooted in the rich traditions of Senegalese music. A tree is known by its fruit, goes an African adage, and in this case, Mor Thiam's influence has borne remarkable fruit, but this is just the beginning of his incredible story. The year was 1970. In the heart of Atlanta, at the Institute of the Black World's Black Studies Conference, a crowd gathered. Among them, a man sat with his drum, a drum that would soon become the voice of his people, his culture. The anticipation hung heavy in the air, and then, the first beat. The moment Mor Thiam's hands touched the drum, time itself seemed to pause. Each beat resonated with the wisdom of generations, each rhythm echoing through the room like a pulse from the heart of Africa itself. He was more than a performer. He was a messenger of tradition, a keeper of history. When there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you, they say. And here, Mor Thiam was in perfect harmony with his craft, drawing everyone in with an intensity that could only be described as electrifying. As his rhythms filled the room, one could almost feel the presence of ancestors, their stories carried through the percussive beats. What followed next would not just captivate those present, but generations to come. Mor Thiam's ability to captivate audiences with his music made him a highly respected figure in African art and performance. His life was a testament to the power of cultural preservation and artistic mastery. But his influence didn't stop there. As a teacher and mentor, it's no surprise that Mor Thiam raised a son who would achieve international acclaim. Akon, born Alian Thiam, grew up surrounded by the sounds of his father's drums, the heartbeat of Africa resonating through his childhood. With every passing year, Akon's love for music deepened, nurtured under the careful guidance of his father. But little did the world know, the future held much more for young Alian than anyone could have imagined. The child who does not travel believes only in their mother's cooking, they say in Africa, and Akon's journey would take him far beyond the rhythms of Senegal. With his global chart-topping hits like Locked Up, Smack That, and Lonely, Akon made his mark on the world, but the story does not end there. As the world danced to his music, Akon's vision expanded. He founded the Akon Lighting Africa initiative, bringing solar power to millions across rural Africa, lighting homes and futures alike. Today, Akon is working on the creation of Akon City, a futuristic, sustainable city in Senegal. An endeavor that feels almost otherworldly in its ambition. Mor Thiam's legacy as a musician, educator, and cultural ambassador, combined with Akon's accomplishments as a global artist and philanthropist, showcases the deep roots of excellence within this extraordinary family. Together, their stories remind us that greatness is not born, it is nurtured and passed down, beat by beat, generation by generation. So, what comes next? Stay tuned, for the story is far from over. Subscribe and stay tuned to Democracy Reporters for more groundbreaking stories. You won't want to miss the incredible tales coming next. Follow us on all platforms at Democracy Reporters.